Prod Squad, what's good, man? It's your boy JR here, back with another video. And today's video, if you cannot tell by the title and the thumbnail, we got some maintenance issues that we got to work on today. Basically, today and over the next couple videos, as you know, man, we got a 2016 Dodge Challenger RT right here. For those of you who don't know, it's just mine. It's mine, man. It's paid off. Thank God. You know, it's 2016. Took me a little while to get it paid off, you know, because of pandemics and all that stuff. But anyway, we are here and it is paid off. But if you have seen my last few videos, and you know that I installed Novsight LED headlight bulbs, and also I have the fog lights from Novsight. So it's really the perfect lighting situation, especially for at night. And I've been having issues, and if you can take a look at this clip right here, when I first installed the headlight bulbs, they were giving me this flickering issue where the right headlight will go out or the left headlight will go out. And honestly, that's been happening like crazy lately. So what I did is I reached out to Novsight, let them know what was going on. And basically what they did is they sent me these LED decoders right here. I'll leave a link in the description where you can get these from. But basically what these decoders do is, if you're having an issue where you're having one headlight flicker out when the engine is running, or if they both go out, because in some cases, it actually happened to me one time where the headlights went out completely and all I had was the fog lights. They sent me these decoders right here, so shout out to Novsight. And I told them I will let you guys know if you're having the same problem, then you can go ahead on this website here and order you a set of these. I think currently right now they are sold out, but maybe by the time this video goes up, you know, they'll be available to you. So what I'm gonna do right now, I have, let's see if you can see this. These are halogen bulbs, not even old. I just purchased a new set of halogen bulbs and installed those for the time being. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those out, and they've been working properly. I actually thought that it was my connectors that were an issue, but thank God it wasn't a wiring issue. So I'm gonna take these out and I'm gonna install the decoders in, and let me just show you what they look like real quick. Okay, real quick. So this is the website on Novsight's website here for the decoders, and they are anti-flicker campus decoders. This is for the 9012 LED headlight bulbs. So if you have a Challenger with halogen bulbs, this decoder set will work. And as you can see, the price on it is that will pop up now. The price of it is $27.99, but they are sold out at the moment. So I'll reach out to Novsight and see if, you know, when they're going to get some back in stock, and I'll just put a post on the channel and keep you guys updated. But also here are the decoders right here. I mean, it's a pretty simple setup as far as the decoder. You got the decoder right here, and this is the two connectors. Basically it goes in between the headlight bulb plug and your car, the car plug coming straight from the car. So you just put this in between and you shouldn't have any issue as far as the flickering. So we're gonna definitely check that out. So let's go ahead and try to install these. The hardest part is getting this headlight in over here. And I tried not to have to remove this box. I mean, but you know, if I can't get them in straight, then I'll remove the box. So anyway, what I'll go ahead and do, because I got some other stuff to talk to y'all about, I'll go ahead and put these decoders in on each side, turn on these headlights. I'm gonna let them run for a minute, see if they stay on properly. Hopefully they do, and we can move on. So let's get on to it. Okay, FYI, for the cap, you're probably gonna have to cut you a hole in the back of it and slide these two connectors on the inside, have the decoder hanging out the back. So the cap will go on like this, and pretty much the housing, majority of the stuff will be on the inside of the housing for the headlight. This will be the only thing right here you could probably zip tie. I'm gonna zip tie it to those two, let me see, this microphone's getting in the way, those two small holes right there. Zip tie it, come on, focus for me. Go through here and through the big hole. So I'll zip tie the decoder to that part right there. That way, you know, everything will work out. All right, y'all, so we got both LED lights installed. As you can see, they're shining bright right now, but this isn't typically where the problem comes in. We're about to go down and crank it up, and now we're gonna see, give it a few seconds and see if they stay on, if we get any kind of flickering going on. So let's check that out. right, y'all, so basically decoders is the problem. If you have LED bulbs, I don't care from what brand, preferably Novsight, because they have some great lights. But if you happen to have these Novsight LED bulbs, make sure you get the decoders to go with them. And I would say get the decoders for the headlights and the fog lights, because I don't know if you could notice it or not, but there's a small flicker in the fog lights as well, and that little flicker can happen in the headlights as well. So once you get the decoders for both sets of lights, then you good to go. You won't have any problems with them. Now I just let it run for a little while, and usually it would have flickered out by then, but it looked really consistent. The lighting looked really consistent, didn't have any problems with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'll leave a link in the description where you can go pick them up. $27.99. Do yourself that favor so you won't have any problems. You can fully enjoy them LED lights. All right, so let's get on to the next thing. Okay guys, so the next thing I want to talk to y'all about is basically, now that I had this car for some time, man, going on 7 years. Wait, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Almost 8 years I've had this car now, man. And obviously there's going to be some wear and tear in parts. So the wear and tear that we're going to be dealing with right now is the suspension. And honestly, if you haven't heard me say it before, if you lower your car, you have really got to keep an eye on your suspension parts, because I personally feel like the aesthetics of having the car lowered, like this whole look right here, and even in the front, you know, having a lowered look in the front. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks good, but I don't know. Let me see, I don't know if the lighting is getting it good for y'all. I know my wheels look horrible, man, because they've been living life. But yeah, basically the lowering look, it does look really good, but for me, just for me personally, it's caused a lot of issues. So what I'm having to do now basically is I'm gonna replace the springs. They are Eibach lowering sport line springs. I'm gonna replace the springs. I'm thinking about going with some BMR springs. From what I hear, they give the car the same look, maybe not quite as low, but they ride close to stock. And that's really what I'm trying to get to, because the ride is horrible. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's really, really bad. But it looks really good. So I'm trying to keep the same look and not have it quite as the ride quite as bad. And also another thing that's been causing a problem is the fact that these springs have lowered the car so much that the shop that usually does my alignment can't even do the alignment anymore, because the car just keeps getting lower and lower and lower. Now the clearance level, let me just show y'all real quick. So this is down below the car right here, and it's kind of hard to tell, but honestly, even from just the ground here, I have maybe 2 or 3 inches that I am from the ground, and that's not even including the lowering. I'm sorry, not the lowering, but the my long tube headers. It's kind of hard to see the long tube headers from here, but basically because of the long tube headers, the car, the long tube headers are basically maybe 1 or 2 inches off of the ground. And I've scraped them things so many times that, well, you already know, I scraped a hole clean through my pipe, because my mid pipe, because the car is so lower, it's so low. So right here in my driveway, that's where I usually come in and out at. I've had to change the way that I even come into my driveway. Now when I turn in, I have to turn through this side here, basically, because the driveway, I don't know, it's just coming in from that side, it scrapes every time. It scraped the whole clean through my mid pipe. So these Eibach lowering springs, they've completely dropped like to a bad level to where I can't even do regular maintenance on the car. So what I'm gonna do is I'm looking at BMR springs to where I'll still have the lowered look, but it won't be quite as low, which I'm perfectly fine with. If I can't do my maintenance on the car, I don't want it. If I can't take care of the car, if it's gonna make everything else worse, I don't want it. It's not worth it. So I'm looking at BMR springs. Also took it to the shop that did the lowering, and they basically told me that I need new ball joints. I got a quote right here. Let's see, so I got to remove and replace lower control arm, and this does not include the alignment. Now the lower control arms are Megan Racing lower control arms, which I actually had put on maybe 4 or 5 years ago because the factory control arms need to be replaced because of the springs. But now the replacement control arms need to be replaced. So I need to get lower control arms changed out. Let's see, precision suspension, control arm, and ball joint assemblies for both sides. This is all in the front. Then I basically need to install or remove and replace shocks and strut assemblies. So I need new struts. And of course this does not include alignment. And they're looking at Monroe shocks and struts. Quick complete strut assemblies. After taxes and everything, I'm looking at almost $2,000 just to change that out. That's not including the BMR spring. So, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get the BMR springs, and I'm gonna take them up there, and I'm gonna see if I can have them just replace the whole thing. And this is pretty much just gonna change out. At this point, the whole suspension system is gonna be changed out pretty much. And I'm cool with it. I mean, like I said, this is mine now. It's paid for. I got the title, and I want to make sure I take care of it. I don't even drive my car crazy. That's the thing. I don't even put this thing through the paces like it's supposed to be built for. But you know, over time, stuff just wears out. So anyway, man, I'm gonna keep y'all posted. As I told y'all before, the channel is doing a merger, so you're gonna see different types of content on this channel shortly. This is technically supposed to be the 4th video. I'm doing a countdown from 5 to 1. This is technically supposed to be the 4th video. So over the next few videos, it'll still be strictly car content, but you'll start seeing more content coming up shortly, and that'll probably be stuff like, you know, dealing with locks, because I have locks, and also tech, because I enjoy tech. So yeah, if you like those things and it's your first time at the channel, please hit that like button. Comment below in the video, let me know what you think. Let me know your experience with these LED headlights. And also, if you're having problems with the car, as far as like the suspension and everything, let me know what your solution is. If you've experienced the same thing as far as these iBox Sportline springs lowering to the depths, then let me know how you fixed it, you know, and what kind of solutions that you may have. But anyway, man, this your boy JR. I'm gonna holler at you on the next one, man. Y'all hold it down. Be safe. Peace.